Hello, my name is Tom Fisher. I'm the nurse supervisor here at the Hippocrates Health Institute in West Palm Beach, Florida. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I started to transition into the raw and living foods myself. Now, I grew up in the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia. And with that, I grew up on the standard American diet. And so I grew up with lots of foods like the cheesesteaks that are very well known in Philadelphia, hoagie sandwiches, soft pretzels, and things like ice cream and all these different types of foods that we might be used to in that. And with that also, I grew up with different fast food restaurants and things like that, and eating some of those foods. And nowadays, you know, I still sometimes stop at those fast food restaurants, but it's really just to use the bathroom because most of those people will be constipated. And during that time, you know, I grew up and I was an athlete. I played basketball at the collegiate level. And with that, I had a bit of invincibility that I felt and that I could pretty much do and eat whatever I wanted to. And as I went through college and had a pretty abysmal diet there and had things like alcohol as well, not long after college, I was actually diagnosed with stage-4 cancer. It's a type of lymphoma, and of course with my background I didn't know much about nutrition or integrative medicine, and I did do some chemotherapy. I did about 6 months worth, and after that event, you know, it landed me in the hospital. I had a highly compromised immune system. I was getting sick with all types of viruses. I had electrolyte imbalances. My memory was shot from the chemotherapy, and I actually gained weight on chemotherapy, and I was quite heavy back then and had no energy to speak of. And I learned statistically that I had less than 40% chance of living 5 years. So I knew I had to start taking my health in my own hands, and I started to do a tremendous amount of research and started scouring the internet and reading books on health and nutrition and cancer, started meeting with registered dietitians, integrative doctors, naturopathic doctors on health and nutrition. And then I started to do lots of seminars on wellness, health, and cancer as well. And during that time, there was a lecture in Philadelphia, and it was teaching how to use the raw and living foods over the course of a weekend. And the keynote speaker was Brian Clement, our director here at the Hippocrates Health Institute. And what he said really made a lot of sense to me, that there was many people that have done well with our diet that had different health concerns, and also a lot of good science behind it. And when I started to introduce those foods into my life, I started to feel better, and I started to get my energy back, and my memory started coming back. And as I started to do better and better, I came here as a guest myself, and then later I also did our Health Educator program, which is a program for 9 weeks that gets a bit more in depth with the lifestyle and other integrative therapies. And it's been over 14 years now. I'm fully recovered from stage-4 cancer to the bone. And I can tell you, without having changed my lifestyle, I most likely would not be able to speak here today with you. So it's helped me tremendously. And working here as a nurse has been very rewarding because I get to see people from all over the world and see them do very well when they're consistent with the lifestyle. So this is part of my story, and everyone have a great day and a great life. Thank you.